What's up, guys? It's another fragrance weekly rotation video. I'm not even gonna say the name or like the number because at this point I don't even know. So definitely. I feel like every week is a classy smelling week, but I'll go ahead and say this is a gentleman-like smelling week. So I actually didn't even have some of the bottles here on the side, and I realized I forgot to bring those scent of the day for today, but that's fine. So let's go ahead and get started with Sunday. Sorry, I got my phone up here. So Sunday I wore Roja's Burlington 1819. So the reason for this wearing is obviously because it's a recent pickup in my collection. I wanted to wear it again, so I gave that wearing. Still enjoy this fragrance. Finally, a Roja fragrance I'm enjoying. I tend to kind of sell my Rojas quick, if I'm being honest, but Elysium I really do enjoy. 1819 I'm enjoying. But the thing is, I'm enjoying them for the price I got them for. I feel like if I paid a little bit more, I'm not sure if I would be as satisfied with my purchases, to be honest. Could I just be a little bit harder on Rojas than any other fragrances in my collection? A little bit, I guess. Why? I'm not too sure, honestly. Next is going to be a Cologne fragrance. This is also a new Cologne that I got into my collection. It's going to be Habit Rouge Eau de Parfum. So this is the one I wore. No, this was on Monday. So I wore this right when I got the fragrance. And if you saw my Rojas video, then you know where this one lands and my Rojas. Not that there's anything wrong with it. I just think that there is other fragrances in this, and well, I just think Guerlain makes other fragrances that are better than this fragrance. Still not stopping me from buying the Parfum, but I still really enjoy this fragrance. Next, on Tuesday, I wore a sample of this fragrance that made me kind of buy the full bottle. I was like, I found it for a good price on Fragrance Buy. Got the coupons on Fragrance Buy, so I bought it very cheap. I actually just made my short video for it just so I could use the bottle for this video, and I could unbox the bottle or whatever. But Dior Homme Parfum 2025, 2024, whatever. So this fragrance, bought it from the sample. Happy with the price I paid. Like I said in my short video, this is a very designer smelling fragrance compared to what this used to be. So I could see why people hate on it, but if you're buying it for what it is, I think it's actually a designer smelling scent, like one of the, let's say Azaro, the Most Wanted, or the Invictus stuff. This is better than those fragrances in my opinion. It smells better. That's why I'm okay with buying a bottle of this fragrance. And this is a 75 ml. Don't really think I need more than that. But yeah. Next is going to be for Wednesday. Wednesday, wear this to work. It was another cold day. It was about 11 degrees on Wednesday, I believe. And I decided to pull out Manhattan Eau de Parfum for work by Roja. This fragrance definitely gets better in the dry down. It's a good opening. Something weird on my skin that's kind of sour. I'm not sure if it's maybe that tobacco note that's a little sour on my skin. But yeah, I found it a little bit sour. And talking about that, you know what? Let's do this for the video. I haven't peeled. I haven't peeled it yet. I didn't peel it because I thought I was going to probably sell it. Let's get some peel going. There we go. Oh my god. This is like the worst ASMR. There we go. Now it's a little bit better. So, yeah, went ahead and peeled that off. But, yeah, honestly, I thought it was a fragrance that might be a quick sell just because I got it for a really good price that I'd be able to make some money off of it if I wanted to sell it in a Facebook group, even though I used it. But I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the sillage I had. Didn't get any compliments or anything like that, but yeah, it's still very good. Nothing bad to say about it. Besides the opening that's a little sour, you have to let it dry down. I'm not sure if the Parfum version is better. but I'm not going to find out. So Next, my phone turned off, so let's see what I wore. I wore Habit Rouge. So Habit Rouge again. I actually gave it another wearing just because I was going to make my Cologne video. So I made my Cologne video about it, and that's why I decided to wear this one just to see where I would rank it, just because I have more experience with the other ones compared to this one. And yeah, unfortunately it came in last, but it's still not a bad fragrance. I feel like a lot of you would like it. A little bit dated. It is a 2003 release, but for maybe older gentlemen, you might enjoy this fragrance, or maybe if you're my age and you enjoy older fragrances as well, definitely take a look into it. Like I said, I'll have to find out what the parfum is like. And for today, which is Saturday, I wore, actually, I completely skipped Friday. So Friday, I skipped Thursday. So Friday was Guerlain. Thursday was Meteor. So Thursday I wore Meteor. This stuff lasts. I think it's starting to get some love now for Louis Vuitton fragrance, but it's actually one of the slept on Louis Vuitton fragrances, if I'm being honest. I don't think it's better than Imagination, but I would probably say it's better than the Today. I don't remember what I ranked them at, like in my the video of where I ranked my Louis Vuittons. If I made a video that I ranked my Louis Vuittons, I feel like I did, but yeah, I'm really enjoying this fragrance. I enjoy wearing it. Sometimes there's like a little note of citrus. I'm not too sure exactly what it is that I can't really go nose blind to. But my last wearing actually didn't happen. So I'm happy with that. It made the wearing more enjoyable. Even though I already find the wearing enjoyable, it made it more enjoyable. And on top of that, I was wearing a jacket. I didn't spray it on the jacket. On my way out, I wore a jacket. And the jacket pretty much smells like it because I kind of just put a jacket on to drive to work and drive back home because I take the jacket off at work. But anyways, yeah, Meteor, long-lasting, good sillage, good performance, everything you want to, and an expensive fragrance is what you get. And lastly is the fragrance I did not bring. I don't even know why I didn't bring it. I wrote it in my notes, but I'm not going to cut this video to go grab it. So fragrance I wore today was Spice Blend, and I actually got a compliment. Like I said, I've always said this fragrance is like a very, it's not in your face, but it's there. You go nose blind to it quick. Kind of powerful. Well, actually, it's actually pretty powerful. So you gotta be careful with your sprays, but you're gonna go nose blind quick to this fragrance. So Spice Blend by Dior. It's one of the Privé collection fragrances from Dior, but yeah, I got a compliment today. He was like, the guy that complimented me is one of my employees. He was like, I don't know what you're wearing today, but it smells great. So I told him, I was like, it's Spice Blend from Dior, and he was like, Dior, it makes sense. I'm not sure if he's a big fan of Dior or anything like that, but yeah, got a compliment. This was pretty early on in my day, so it's not like I was worried about projection or longevity at that point. It was maybe like 2 hours into my day, so take the drive and the getting ready and stuff. It's probably like 3 hours that I already had the fragrance on. I know he wasn't really next to me. He was maybe like 6 or 7 feet in front of me, facing my direction. So I think he caught most of my sillage more than just like projecting, just because I was kind of walking around the area. So I think it was more like a scent trail kind of compliment, if anything. But yeah, those are the 7 fragrances. Well, not even 7 fragrances, more like probably like 5 fragrances that I wore this. 6. It is 6 fragrances, just because I repeated Habit Rouge. Those are the 6 fragrances I wore this past week that pretty much very gentleman-like scents. Manhattan gets compared to Tobacco Vanille. I could kind of see it, but I think Tobacco Vanille is still better than Manhattan. Burlington 1819 is a really good scent. Dior Homme 2025. It's one of those designer gentleman scents. Meteor is actually a very hidden, not a hidden gem, but it's a slept-on fragrance or a Louis Vuitton fragrance. Habit Rouge is kind of like a classy staple for a gentleman fragrance. It's Habit Rouge, the Eau de Toilette, Eau de Parfum. It's been here for years. I believe the Eau de Toilette is from like the 70s. And then Spice Blend is like a very nice version of higher elevated version of Dolce & Gabbana, the one's Eau de Parfum. But yeah, that is all I have for you guys today. Please let me know what you guys wore this week in the comments down below. Please leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next one. Have a good one, guys.